Hello, hello. You feeling a bit stressed lately with all of what's going on in the world? And I just want to share with you a few things that are helping me out. I realised the other week that I was feeling quite stressed. I didn't think I was, but then something made me relax and I went, oh, geez, very, very tense. I'm an earthling from way back, and it's really come in handy over the last while to take time out and sit on Mother Earth. I've got my butt on the earth now, and we really need to connect back in, because a lot of what's going on at the moment is making us feel unsure about our home and our food supply and just all the basics in life. And so it's a time to really connect back with Mother Earth and with our base chakra, which is when we're sitting on the ground, pretty much on the ground. So that's all of our basic human necessities: shelter, food, and feeling safe. And so we need to connect back to that just to help us, because the more we are relaxed through all of this, the stronger our immune system is. When we start stressing, we lower our vibration and we lower our immune system down to that of the seasonal threats that are around. So if you don't have, like me, I've got to have a third of an acre and doing lots of gardening, and over the next while lots more gardening. I think some of my garden will get up and leave home because it'll have so much attention over the next while. But if you don't have that, one of the things you could do, and I often find myself doing it when I'm sitting on my back deck, is to get yourself a nice pot plant and just sit there with your fingers in the soil. And when you're feeling stressed, some of what the Prime Minister says, I sort of get really frustrated. But in sending those nasty barbs back to him, I send them into the plant, and I just send love to him, because I believe that energy is like the ripples in a pond. If we send out that negativity, soon it's going to hit to the bank and come back to us. So send that into your plant. Your plant will thrive. Mother Earth is very good at turning that anger, frustration, fear, disappointment, turning it back into love. And we could even do that as we go. Mother Nature, take all my anger, frustration, my hurt, and send it back to me in love. And you'll find in no time at all, you will be feeling a lot more relaxed. I first learned about that years and years ago. A bloke was telling me he lived in a really chaotic office, and everybody except for the receptionist, who was everybody's go-to, everybody was stressed, but she was always calm. And he was watching her one day and he went, okay, what's your secret? And she said, do you often notice that when you lot are here downloading on me, I sit with my fingers in the pot plant and I just ask for that stress and angst that you're all feeling to go down my arm and into the pot plant. And a number of times I've done that before speaking engagements, just to sit with my fingers on the soil or on a pot plant to take that stress away from me. A lot of you will know that I have an essential oil business, and I use the oils for our chakras. I use oils for lots of things, for our body, our energy, our mind, our emotions, and all sorts of things around the house. And some of the oils that are the main ones for our base chakra, for helping us feel grounded and safe. And good old myrrh, and Jesus was given myrrh as well. And this is the mother of all essential oils. She's quite thick, she's very earthy. But if we put that on our feet, rub her on our feet morning and night, or on our, say, a pubic area, because that's near our base chakra, then she will help us to feel calm and to feel grounded and supported. She's a very thick resinous oil, and takes a while to come out. And I love her earthy aroma, but let's say you didn't, then I would mix her with some one of the citrus oils that you like, that are quite uplifting. So that way you'd be getting two. You'd be getting grounded, but also that uplifted feeling at the same time. Another one, equally as thick, and it comes from the hairy roots of a grass in Haiti, and that is vetiver. And she's very good. If she'll come out, she's even thicker than the myrrh. But what I love to do is to massage her into my head, as well as those areas I mentioned before. But you know those times when your head is on a loop and you're just thinking. She just helps to break those cycles. I use it heaps. I put it here in the elbow creases when I'm feeling overwhelmed. When I have lots to do and I feel overwhelmed, I often am quite scattered, and she helps me just to center myself. And she is oil of centering and descent, so she just helps bring us back down. The third one, I'm only going to share 4. Balance is a mixture of oils from big trees as well as blue chamomile and blue tansy, so helps us to ground, but those 2 flowers are very calming and relaxing. And I'll put her under my feet, on the soles of my feet, morning and night. And what I find it does is just help me take out of my head back into my body and just feel relaxed. I love the smell, so I'll often put some under my nose, and I love putting things on the back of my neck. So here where our neck joins our head is a quick way for those oils to move into our brain, into the circulatory system of our brain. And we have glands in our head where our emotions come from, so she calms us very quickly. And I bet you're like me, like I'm very happy and content being on my own, because I'm somewhat of an introvert. I love people, I love being out and about, but I also love solitude as well. Whereas lots of my mates that are extroverts are climbing the wall. And one of the oils that help us to feel connected to community is cedarwood. And once again, she's very earthy, very calming, and sometimes she smells a bit like the bark in the gardens, a little bit, a bit too earthy. But once again, mix it with some wild orange or something like that. So she helps us to feel part of community. And I've been doing a lot of Zoom calls with people. You can download it as an app on your phone or on your laptop, and it's great. We can see each other while we talk, and that's really helping with that connection, because I find being on the phone is it's sterile and empty, probably because I'm quite a visual person and I like to watch people's faces and see their expressions. And using the Zoom app has been brilliant. Lots of us are doing classes, all sorts of classes using it, even big groups. I was in a group today that it catered for 1,000. There wasn't 1,000 in there, but they could handle 1,000 people using it. But you don't need to get that big. But I also use it for one-on-one, and you can chat and you can get the free version, and you can chat for ages when there's just the 2 of you. So I'm going to bring little snippets. The next chakra I want to chat about is the sacral chakra, and that's our power center for both men and women. That's where women, our womb is, and all of our ability to give birth. It's also our creative chakra, so I'll share some oils with that, but also a few activities for that one. So enjoy. Chat soon.